Okay.
Fatima. Hey, 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 hey! Oh! Fatima! Oh, hey, hey! Yo! Hey, hey, no. Those are my father's ashes, for real. Don't around, Fatima.
Oh!
Whoa!
You want to join them? So it looks like there's a bit of a mistake here, guys. Yeah. And, for your sakes, you better be glad.
Okay, Sistas fans, well, in this video, not gonna lie, shouldn't be too long here because I've been speaking on this for the past couple weeks ever since they started out, dropping promos for Season 4B. Going back to last night's episode, I just want to know, maybe I need to put up a poll about this, but do you think Fatima went too far? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think she should have done the moment she pulled up in front of Hayden's place to, bang up his car. I wish she would have taken some time to second guess herself. Wonder, is this really worth it? I mean, is a decision that I'm about to make, the few minutes to 5 minutes of smashing up the car and then going into his home and smashing up stuff, is that worth years behind bars? And Fatima, is mad at herself and whatnot, but I will admit, I did kind of chuckle when she was like, you know what, it's okay, just fix everything up in here up. I mean, the TV and whatnot, and think of it as punishment for something that I know you're going to do eventually, meaning that consider this an ass whooping for something that I know you're about to do. And okay, that was worth a laugh or two, but I think for me, put aside the car, the TV, the table, threatening to beat both Gary and Hayden with the bat to death. Hayden's father's ashes. I wish that was not in there. I know some people are thinking it's, nah, man, that won't none. That was funny. I'm sorry, but at that point, it's like, I was barely laughing to begin with. But that was just irredeemable. Hayden's father had nothing to do with this. Well, Hayden's father is half the reasons Hayden's here in the first place. So as a result, he must have been raised horribly. And from that's why Hayden turned out to be such a snake in the grass. For those who make that argument, what the hell? To me, I'm just thinking like the same people who applauded Fatima for what she did to the car in the mid-season finale and then last night, to what Fatima did to Hayden's apartment. I feel like it's like, and I feel like when Zach beats up Hayden at the law firm for having Fatima arrested, people are going to applaud for that. The same people probably, applauded Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith. Defend black women at all costs and all. It's just like, bro, where are the boundaries of this? Fatima, I did not like how she was written. I did not like how things played out. As soon as Zach called her and she went, my bad. Again, this is just like Barbershop. I used that clip when that chick, wait. This ain't Malcolm Brown's car? Malcolm Brown? Who the hell Malcolm Brown? Oh, my bad. What? You're bad. And then she runs off in the car. That was essentially what Fatima did. Girl, let me get out of here. I hear sirens. It's just one of those things where it had me confused. Also, you got to look at it from the perspective of, Zach planned, Hayden had this out on purpose in terms of how he wanted to handle the situation. I feel like he could have easily had the police go to Fatima's apartment to have her arrested, but he probably wanted to humiliate her in person at the job in front of everybody. And as a result, to teach her a lesson. And to be honest, I would probably do the same thing. Yes, I am that. I'm not even going to call it petty, but it's like, no. You going to, make me look like a punk in front of my boy. So I'm going to embarrass you at work because of what you did to me in the parking lot. Yeah, because he got stripped and left naked on his car. So I feel like in that situation, Fatima, I don't think Tyler should have written her to do all that. Again, fine. TV, table, chair, pull a Medea. But his father's ashes, it felt way out of line for what Fatima is usually about. Not to mention, as I mentioned in my review and on Twitter, Jasmine did that shit first in regards to pouring, Gary's mother's urn in the gas tank of his car before setting it on fire. I really feel like this was not a good look for Fatima. Do I think she should get locked up? Hell yeah. Seriously, look at what she did. And I mean, ain't nobody thinking about Gary. Andy, she pointed the bat at me. Gary, ain't nobody thinking about your ass right now. But at least he was trying to de-escalate the situation. I mean, even though I think Gary's trash, he was at least trying to keep a level head. Obviously, Hayden's panicking for what's going on. Fatima's, full of rage, but at least Gary was trying to defuse the situation. Again, just like the Jasmine parking garage situation, he tried to walk away from that, but she kept egging him on, and it wasn't until she was pouring the urn into the gas tank of his car did he react. And, he only backhanded her once, but that was after she had wailed on him with the baseball bat several times. So, kind of in the same way that Hayden slapped Fatima after she, nailed him a few times with the brass knuckles in the face. So, I think that Fatima, kind of dial it back. Just dial it back a bit, because it's hard for me to root for this character when she does things that are so low down. I mean, case in point, the recent situation with Monique and DL Hughley, the whole thing about who was the headliner and this and that. She went up on stage and decided to, roast his entire, his wife, his support dog, and family when they had nothing to do with what was going on. I feel the same way about her, messing with Hayden's father's urn. So I hope Hayden presses all the charges he can. I know there are Fatima fans who don't want me to say that, and Jeremy, man, come on, we thought you were on our side. I've never been anti-Karen, anti-Zatima. I've been looking at characters being properly, represented in the show, and not condoning bad behavior. Simple as that. So if you want to hate me for saying Fatima deserves what she gets in the legal system, hey. And I feel like Andy helping her out, hey, that's her friend, I get it. But, I mean, there's only so many times Andy can bail her out of situations like this. And if you keep bailing her out, what's going to prevent her from doing more of this in the future? Just saying. All right, guys. But I still say her messing with that urn was just jacked up and too far. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority of this. And keep in mind, I was right that Hayden had nothing to do with him being arrested. So let's talk about it more in the comments section below. I just think Fatima, that was foul. That was foul. Like and subscribe, you know the drill. Comment your thoughts, share the video around, and I'll talk to you in the next one.